Hello and welcome to this Volkswagen car sales video on this 2013 63 reg Mark 7 Golf GTI 220 DSG 5-door. It's a one owner from new plus demo, so first few months owned by the Volkswagen dealer. I think it did 900 miles and then it's been owned by the same chap since 2014 until now. He was going to trade it in with his local Volkswagen dealer for a brand new, well no actually not a brand new, an 8.5 Club Sport that I'd been offered but I'd said no to. And he bought it from his main dealer. So small world. It's done 55,000 miles, which is remarkably low. It's lived in a double garage in a nice part of the West Midlands. And it's got a full main dealer service history. And I'll show you, because unusually the service book's here because I normally keep them at home where it's safer. I'll show you that now. I don't have to drop it in with other images. So it's a pretty much Bogo basic spec. So you've got the standard wheels, 18s, you've got the adaptive cruise control, you've got no CarPlay, you've got no nav, you've got no heated seats, you've got dual climate. So you're not going to buy this car for the spec, but you're going to buy it for the condition and the history. And I think for me, I'd rather sell a nice low spec car than a ratty high spec car. So if you want a car that is unbelievably good and you're really fussy about things like that, then this is the car, believed to be all original paintwork as well. Wheels have been refurbished, it's done an amazing job. Little mod is that the owner put the red trim centre caps around there. He is a mature gent, a bit like me, but he's into his cars, so he doesn't change them very often, unlike me. And you can tell he's a good lad, because look at those Michelins, 17th week of 23, it's not done many miles, so I'd say that's 6 to 7 mil on the fronts. The backs are going to be pretty much like new. Are they the same date? They're a bit older actually, 27th week of 18. But yeah, again, 5 to 6 mil. So a good set of Michelin Pilot Sport 4s, I think, not 4Ss. Mud flaps, which tells you a lot about the owner. Original number plates, so sold by Stourbridge VW, though he didn't live on that side of the West Midlands, but I guess you go where the deals are, particularly when this came out, because this is a very early car and I guess supply was a bit short. Okay, so what is there to point out? I think the only thing I could find is a few chips on the nose. Some of these are bugs, but there is a chippy dent there, that is it. And I'm sure a dent man can improve that, so watch this space. The windscreen is a Pilkington, so maybe not original, but stone chips happen. But other than that, it's gorgeous. I've forgotten who refurbished his wheels, but I'd give them a shout out because they've done a great job, which for diamond cut is quite difficult. So have a look at that one. And then have a look at this near side rear. And then let's have a look at the driver's side. And then driver's side front. Calipers are still nice and red. So let's have a look inside. Okay, so 55,000 miles, tiny bit of bolster wear, nothing excessive. Original floor mat, still in really good condition, stainless pedals, got 2 keys, door card's good, it's mint in here. 55192, complete book pack in there, CD player in there with the SD card slots, USB cable there. This is before the USB slot became standard. You had to buy a proprietary cable. I'm sure there are upgrades possible to this car, but CarPlay would be difficult. There goes Steve in his 190,000 mile Octavia VRS petrol. He's a fabricator, good lad, 10/10 over there if you need stuff fabricated. So this is the service book here, so supplied by Stourbridge VW. And we have, it's pretty much a stamp every year. So we have 2014, that's correct, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2021, but it's October to January, and with COVID you can't really complain about that. And then 22, again early 22. 23, You can see the dealer's not Stourbridge, it's another one that's nearer to where he lives. 24, and I've just done a service as well, so it's all good to go. Can't remember what the MOT is, but if it's short, I'll do another one. Gear knob is in good condition. Don't know about kids in the back, but does not look like it. Centre console not battered. Door cards both sides are mint. Fuel flap, a bit grubby, but yeah, must try harder. It's got different struts on here, so I think these were replaced because they got saggy, and these are a little bit too powerful for my taste, but they're definitely quite strong. A space saver spare wheel, locking wheel box key there, spare set of number plates. The owner didn't think he was going to find the originals, but he did, and I told him to put them on because that was my preference. Let's have a look down here. So yeah, really good back seat area. Okay, now let's start. Actually, let's have a look under the bonnet. So this is a 220 horsepower, 6-speed DSG, non-VAQ diff car. And interestingly, it's got this cover on the inlet manifold that a lot of people retrofit. I don't particularly like them on the more powerful cars because I would have thought it's been taken off to allow cooling to that area, but it could just be the accountants have said, what's that for? Take it off and save a few cents. The soundproofing pad sort of fits. I've tucked it in and it actually does stay in place, which is unusual, but it's low mileage and it's not a hot engine. This is hot as, say, a more powerful, say, like a Golf R, so it hasn't shrunk the mats too much. All the nuts, all the bolts and nuts are all virginal. Stickers there. A dealer number plate as well, so it matches the back. Okay, let's start her up then. So, foot on the brake, 55,192, half a tank of fuel, no lights on the dash apart from the fact I haven't got my seatbelt on. Should we go for a little drive? Because we can on a private road. Well, thanks for watching this Volkswagen car sales video on this very early Mark 7 Golf GTI. If you need any more information on it, then don't hesitate to get in touch by email, andrew@volkswizard.co.uk.